Just 20-30 years ago, if someone would have said that in the future we would be able to learn stuff online via videos on YouTube, or make payments using our phone, or order food and grocery with a few clicks, or even book a cab from our phone, we would have laughed at the person. But today, it's a reality. Friends, the world around us is changing fast, and technology is playing a crucial role in making this world a better place to live. In this process, many technology companies have generated multi-bagger returns for their investors. And in today's video, we are going to cover one of such tech company that belongs to the most trusted business house of our country, that is Tata Group. Hey everyone, my name is Sahil and this is my Personal Finance Academy. If you have been following my channel, you would know that I am a firm believer that future is digital. And myself having a tech background, I am more inclined towards tech stocks. So in this video, we are going to discuss the fundamentals of one such tech company, that is Tata Communication. Now, what if I tell you that 4 out of 5 mobile subscribers globally are connected through Tata Communication network? Hold on. But in India, we use telecom services of either Jio, Airtel or Vodafone Idea, isn't it? Then where did Tata Communication even came into picture? For that, we need to understand the basics of how internet works. So in this video, we'll understand the business model of Tata Communication and its role in our day-to-day life. Then we'll cover its leadership, key strength, risk, financials and valuation. And of course, we'll cover the future growth prospects. So if you're only looking for a stock idea, then please skip this video. It's only for serious investors who really want to understand the business of Tata Communication. Alright, let's get started. Now before we get into the business model of Tata Communication, we need to understand how internet works. I'm sure majority of us would not know how exactly internet works. So basically, when we use Wi-Fi or mobile internet, there's no cable. It's all wireless. But ultimately, more than 99% of world's internet traffic is transferred via cable wires. Very small portion of internet traffic flows via satellites. But how do you connect India to the entire world via cables? The answer is via sea cables. So there are 3 tiers involved in internet traffic. Tier 1 network include every country with each other via sea cables. This network acts as the backbone of the internet. Then Tier 2 companies have a national network within a country and are usually connected to one or more Tier 1 networks. They have to pay a fee to access Tier 1 companies' network. Then Tier 3 companies that are the internet service providers from whom we buy our broadband connection. They are the last tier connecting the internet to the end user. So when we use internet, we use services of Tier 3 internet service provider that provides us with broadband connection or wireless connection. Then Tier 3 companies example include Hathway Cable. Then in my area we have Multinet. So there are multiple Tier 3 ISPs in every region. These regional players further pay Tier 2 companies for bandwidth usage. Tier 2 companies include the likes of Jio and Airtel. These Tier 2 companies further pay Tier 1 companies to connect with the world, and that's where Tata Communication comes into picture. It's a Tier 1 company of India with 3 landing stations in Mumbai and 1 in Chennai and Cochin. From these landing stations, Tata Communication has set up a huge sea network spanning over 2.4 lakh kilometers connecting the entire world. With this huge network, company carries around 30% of global internet routes. I hope now you got a clear picture of role of Tata Communication in providing internet services. Tata Communication connects 190 countries of the world with internet services. In fact, Tata Communication falls under global leader category in Gartner Magic Quadrant for network services for 9 years in a row. It is consistently ranked among top 5 telecom companies by internet route across the world. That speaks everything about the company. Now let us try to understand the revenue breakup of the company. Tata Communication earns revenue from B2B business and its client base include enterprises as well as internet service providers. As of FY22, company has over 7,000 clients and has generated a revenue of nearly 17,000 crore in last 12 months. Company offerings can be categorized into 2 segments: voice services and data services. Data services is the major source of revenue for the company that contributed 85% in its FY22 revenue. It can be further divided into 3 segments. First is core connectivity segment. This segment ensures internet connectivity across the world. Out of 17,000 crore revenue, core connectivity segment contributed 9,000 crore in the revenue. That's around 53% of total revenue. Then second offering within data segment include digital platform and services. It basically includes portfolio of services like cloud services, where Tata Communication help enterprises connect with hyperscalers like Amazon AWS, Google Cloud, Microsoft Azure, etc. Around 80% of cloud giants are connected to their business via Tata Communication. Tata Communication also provides security services to ensure data security. This segment also includes media and entertainment ecosystem, including gaming, sports, news, broadcasting, etc. for OTT platforms as well as enterprises. Revenue from digital platform in FY22 stood at 3,500 crore, which is around 20% of total revenue. Then third segment is incubation portfolio that includes some cutting-edge technology for future. It is in nascent stage but growing rapidly. Next, voice services include high-quality voice where companies network handle 1 out of 10 international call and connect more than 70% of world's mobile carrier. Although voice service is on decline trend, in FY22, it contributed 2,300 crore in total revenue. So I hope now you got a clear breakup of company's revenue. Around 85% business comes from data services that include point-to-point internet connectivity along with various digital services, and remaining business comes from voice. If you look at the revenue breakup by geography, in FY22, India contributed 43.2%, US contribution was 26.8%, Europe contributed 13%, APAC, that is Asia Pacific, contributed 10.3%, and MENA, that is Middle East Africa, contributed 6.7%. Some of the leading Indian clients of Tata Communication in India include Dabur, HCL, HP, Devyani International, Federal Bank, and so on. I know it's a bit difficult to really visualize the services offered by Tata Communication because it operates in B2B space. So let me share a case study that would clarify the role of Tata Communication. And I've selected a case study from a trading company, Sharekhan, so that you all can relate. Now, Sharekhan is an online broking platform and it has compliance from RBI and SEBI to ensure data security of its client against cyber attacks. That's where Tata Communication helped with a secured architecture to protect its customer trading activities. Likewise, there are thousands of such case studies. You can visit their website and explore more. I hope it gives you more clarity around the business. Okay, before we proceed, we have a partner for this video. It's Mstock from Mira Asset. Mstock is a trading platform that is disrupting the traditional brokerage sector with its zero brokerage model. You just need to pay a one-time fee of $9.99 and you can make unlimited trade without any brokerage. It includes free intraday trading, free delivery, free F&O trades, basically everything free for just one-time fee of $9.99. And if you open a Demat account with Mstock, you just need to pay a one-time amount of $9.99 and your Demat maintenance would be free for life. So basically you pay a total of $19.98 and all your trading is free and your Demat maintenance is free for life. Mstock has a very user-friendly interface and the platform is built on advanced technology that can process thousands of orders per second and provides you with a stable platform and a seamless experience. And you can also trade using Mstock e-margin facility that offers one of the lowest interest rate in the range of 7.99% to 9.49%. And since Mstock is a part of Global Mira Asset Group, it brings 25 years of legacy and experience of 15 countries. This is a great option for those who trade frequently and even for investors who are looking for an alternative low-cost trading account. In last 9 months since launch, Mstock is adding one client every second and has added 1 lakh plus clients with 4 crore plus trades, 73% active clients and 100 crores of MTF booked. If you want to explore Mstock, I have provided the link in the description box. Now, I don't need to explain how important would be the role of internet in the future. Today, we can't even imagine the world without internet. And Tata Communication has set up a bedrock of this internet network. Here I specifically want to highlight some of the biggest trends that would shape the future of internet. First big trend is growing platform economy. Today, 7 out of 10 world's most valuable companies are based on platform, including your Google, Meta, Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, etc. So you can imagine the future possibilities. Then second trend is rise of Internet of Things. Today, the entire world is connected via devices. And is not just limited to mobile. Even your watch is now connected to the world, your car is connected to the world, and so are the modern lights, fans, etc. It is expected that by 2025, there will be 55.7 billion IoT devices generating 73 zettabyte of data. By the way, 1 zettabyte is equal to 1000 terabytes. Then third key trend is cloud computing. Today, every major organization is moving towards cloud architecture where they store their data on hyperscalers like Amazon AWS, Google Cloud, Microsoft Azure, and access terabytes of data via internet. And this trend is only going to increase. Then cybersecurity is going to grow big due to rising cyber attacks. Likewise, investment in artificial intelligence, machine learning is only going to increase. Another key trend that the world is witnessing is shift from 4G to 5G, that is 100 times faster than 4G. Obviously, this would result in more data consumption. So in short, the future is endless. And Tata Consumer, being a leader in network services with experience of more than 35 years, is surely going to benefit from it. Although there are certain risks that can hinder companies' growth. First risk is declining voice business. Over the years, international voice market is on continuous decline trend. Today, we hardly use voice call for internet communication. As a result, if you look at Tata Communication revenue and earning growth, it has actually declined from 19,913 crore in FY15 to current levels of 17,189 crore. And company's operating profit also fell down between FY15 till FY18. However, its operating profits have consistently improved in last 4-5 years. So that decline in revenue needs to be compensated from growth in data segment. Then other risks include your geopolitical risk like regulatory risk and licensing risk. Then another risk is technology risk and of course your competition risk. Now there is one more problem with Tata Communication. Their business is highly capital intensive. It requires huge amount of investment to set up sea cables. So that also impacts the profitability as you need to continuously invest for upgradation. As a result, Tata Communication has a high leverage with debt to equity of 9.74. Now on quick look, this debt to equity looks crazy high. But when I dig deep, I found that the reason for such high debt to equity is very low equity base. Company has a very low equity base with a total equity of 285 crore. And currently, company has a debt of 8,840 crore. So debt to equity is crazy high at 9.74. However, it is not a right way to look at the leverage structure for Tata Communication. Because if you look at profitability, company has reported a ROE of 282%. Again, it is because it has a very small equity base. But yes, we can't deny the fact that the debt levels are very high. And in last 3 years, company has reduced its borrowing from 12,413 crore to currently at 8,840 crore. And today, company's cost of borrowing stand at 3.69%. So there is still a long way to go. Now, normally I avoid such highly capital intensive business. But here, I would still bet on Tata Communication because of its strong leadership and parentage of Tata Group, which is known for its ethics and corporate governance. Tata Communication is currently led by Mr. Amuras Lakshminarayan as MD and CEO. He has over 35 years of experience across leadership roles in various regions and industries. He has done his engineering from BITS Pilani and holds master from London Business School. So on one side, there are endless possibilities. On another side, there are certain challenges with growth and debt level. Let's be honest, it's not a cakewalk to run a global communication business, especially when it is highly capital intensive in nature. But of late, Tata Communication has seen a good improvement in its financials where net profits have grown consistently quarter on quarter. Moreover, company is generating a good amount of free cash flow. Its free cash flow for FY22 stood at 2,619 crore. And this is one big positive sign. Company also enjoys a very high operating margin of 25% with ROCE about 20%. If you look at promoter holding, FIs have consistently reduced their stake in the company. However, DIs have consistently added their stock in their portfolio. Even Rakesh Jhunjhunwala Business House has increased stake in Tata Communication. As far as valuation is concerned, company is currently trading at 1370 at P ratio of around 22 and price to sale of around 2.28. So from valuation wise, company is looking decent. Currently, Tata Communication commands a market cap of 39,000 crore. So it's still a mid-cap company. Personally, I am keeping this stock in my radar and looking to add in a systematic manner based on the subsequent quarterly results. I have no doubt about the future potential of the company, but my only major concern is it with its high debt and highly capital intensive business. If company can continue to generate a good amount of free cash flow and reduce its debt, it can really do well in the future. Since this is not a stock tip, I don't want to give a buy or sell call. My role here is to discuss the business model, future possibilities, key strengths, risk, financials, and valuation, and let you decide if you think it is worth investing in the company or not. So tell me in the comments, Do you think Tata Communication is worth investing the money? I hope you'll find this video useful. I'll see you in next video. Till then, take care.
Investments in securities markets are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.